you blow up, flash cooked meat to the rest of the gang.
What kind of injury would you sustain? No, better yet, how injured would you have to be to prefer death?
Oh, okay. So facial deformity, that's it. Like if my face melts off, done. Like if I lose like a large portion of my face, done. Like my nose is gone, done. I lose both eyes, done. If I lose more than one of my senses, including like taste, I'm done. Like I know there's those things sometimes where the person can't taste or smell anything anymore. No. Done.
Really?
Are you shitting me?
I would keep going with that one.
Person on the planet.
Fuck that. I'll never enjoy food again, and I won't even know it when I start shitting myself. No. I don't want that.
Kind of with you, and I would still know. That
you would still know when you
that warm, extra lubricated hind end of mine would be a tip-off. Like, you know what?
I better get to the bathroom.
I did it again.
I'm feeling a case of the 100% coming on.
So if I'm trying to think if I would want to live, and I hate to say all this because I don't want to offend anybody who might have any of these afflictions, but like I don't know if I'd want to live in a wheelchair. Like I really enjoy my mobility. I enjoy, you know, the being able to have sex as an able-bodied man. I want my feet. I want to be able to walk. I feel like if I were to like
quadriplegic, that would be really like.
Sure, definitely so. But I feel like if the diabetes took like both my feet, then like I really don't want to keep going. Like I'd be okay if like sepsis set in and I just didn't make it. I'm pretty vain. Like, you know, remember in Bone Tomahawk when he's like, my vanity won't allow me to be a cripple. And he's like bandaging up his hand when he loses it. Like that's how I feel too. Like I need my fucking hands. I need my fingers. Like I wouldn't want to die if I lost a couple fingers. But do you want to live with no fingers? I don't. I don't want to live without fingers.
Maybe
I need
not 100 years ago, but they got like goofy shit they can do now.
7. Right? If I lose more than 3 fingers, I'd rather die.
What the fuck? You're so far like to the like. I did not expect this.
Like this. You want this to be you? I want this to be you.
I knew it was going to be more extreme than most people. I knew that he was going to be like, if I get like a scar that goes from cheek to nose, done. You know,
done. If it wells up and gets gross. If I get like a really bad case of that Ray Liotta acne that stays, you know, if I ask for a medium rare and they bring a well done steak. If if I have to drink one more of these 100% foods,
there's a lot of things that I would rather be dead.
That's how they lose weight. People just go halfway through the bottle. Like,
the intestinal blockage. You won't be able to eat anything for days afterwards. All that flaxseed. No, there's a lot of things that I just feel like, nah, I'm checking out. We saw that guy. Remember when we saw that guy at Walmart? Who you didn't see him? Chiz saw him. There was the guy at Walmart who had been in some sort of fire or something. I can only imagine. And his face looked like it had melted off, and I guess he had lost most of his fingers in the thing too. So he had like sort of a penguin situation with like some nubs that didn't even have fingernails on them. They were all pink and shiny, and it was like this, but they were like really they were about as big around as like one finger.
So what if,
and he had a vest on. Let me just get this out. He had this vest on with all these crippled hand tools on him that I'm sure he could like somehow manipulate with whatever claw he had left to like, I don't know, dial a phone or wipe his ass or something. And I was like, nah.
So for you, we know that's gone. But let's say hypothetically this. Let's say that you suffered burns, a lot of them, like 60%, but they only impacted you from like belly button to bicep, you know, where you could wear a shirt that covered these burns.
Second or third?
Third. Oh, it's bad skin, but it's all covered by a t-shirt.
What does it look like?
Freddy Krueger.
I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with it, but that would not be a reason to kick.
I'd live through it provided I could be a normal stuff. Like if there were like serious limitations on my mobility, you know, like
there would be.
There would be, right? Like if I could still hammer and pick things up, and you know, if something's really heavy, you kind of like rest it on your belly and chest as you like carry it to a place. If I can still function like a healthy person, then if it was just cosmetic, that'd be one thing. But if it's like painful to raise my elbow over my shoulder, then it's a lot tougher to live with.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't want to live without my dick. I don't want to live without at least one ball. I could lose all my toes and keep on rocking it. You know, whatever, maybe whatever kind of footwear I need to make me be able to walk like a normal human
I
being.
could give up a nut. As a matter of fact, I might give up a nut for less than you'd guess. Like if it was $100,000 for a nut, I'd be like,
You already have 2 kids, so that's not fair.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah,
I'd give them both up if you know it wouldn't, you know,
especially you know, if I'm allowed a cosmetic replacement, like you can have them both, as provided that we can keep me manly enough.
There you go. Yeah, you know they do that for dogs, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in my head I'm wanting to call them. I can't remember
ping pong balls,
nudicles or something like. Yeah, is that what it is? So yeah, you know, you get your dog neutered, and for the aesthetic of a dog with balls, they make these fake dog testicles, and they make them in all the different sizes. You know, where you got a little Pomeranian or a big Great Dane with some nuts on it. Like
Ender, right? So we have a dog, Ender, and we're going to have him fixed. We have all our dogs neutered and fixed. Some people think that's right. Whatever. Oh my God, Jackie calls him truck nuts. They're fucking enormous. They're like apples hanging down from his scrotum. And, you know, like, you can't not see them. Like, when he walks around, they're just fucking, like, you know, juggling, swinging. When he lays down, they squeeze out the back. And you're just like, dude, put on a diaper or something. You have these fucking truck nuts.
Bring him out here.
I'm sure he's sleeping in the bed.
My dad's dog's got some pretty big ones too. It's a little unseemly.
They're bigger than human nuts.